frames, dash back.
You guys are sick.
But the reason I say that is because I think that in the 2v2 landscape, it is an incredibly difficult weapon to use, right? And that's why, as I'm looking over here, I don't see Skeldra on it.
Yep. So at the moment, though, Skeldra just going to be opting for the cannon. Godly just going to be juggling Akane. Akane looking for that sidelight, able to get the down. Skeldra knocking Blaze off stage here and without a weapon to boot as well. Trying to occupy, trying to threaten the weapon. Blaze whiffing that sidelight. You whiff sidelight as Spirit, and you give anybody with any reaction ability whatsoever the opening to be able to punish you.
Which, I mean, at this point, I'm kind of got to give the props over to this cannon from Skeldra, man. Just to find D-Light in there, get a stock, and, you know, I've always... I gotta go ask this one, because I swear every time Akane hops on the screen, I'm like, is it Akane or Akane, bro? Because the furious weeb in me is like, that's Akane, man. But like, I never know. I never know. Anyway.
Production. So, you know, hopefully they'll be able to help us out. But in the meantime, take a look at what's happening. I feel like Godly and Blaze, this is something that I do see from Godly, not the strongest on stock 1. They just need a little bit of time to adapt. A lot of top players are not the best in terms of game 1. What makes an incredible player is your ability to adapt over the course of a set. It's not about winning game 1. It's about being able to take notes on your opponent's dodge habits, about being able to read them later on. Right now, Red Team knocked off stage in a nasty position. Akane able to get that neutral, and now Blaze and Godly, they have just not been able to land and reset neutral at all.
Yeah, no, I love that you say that, because so much of doubles is like you're driving a car with your partner, and it's not necessarily how well you can stay on the road, but how quickly you can react to a pedestrian crossing right in front of you, right?
The goal is to not hit somebody.
Yes, you gotta swerve out the way.
And so you could get there really, really fast, but a couple of pedestrians, maybe a couple of bowling pins. So at the moment, Godly and Blaze 1 stock apiece. Blue team, they're deep into the red now, but they're just doing anything they can to get any form of extra credit whatsoever. Blaze gets that sider, Blaze gets that downer, and Godly with a quick little weapon toss. Oh my gosh, Skeldra though somehow still making it back on and still has some hands to swing.
Okay, and we did get word in from Akane that it is Akane here, and so this is going to be fun to see as Akane is stuck on the side here, getting kind of mopped up by Godly, just trying to get back down, but everyone is anti-airing. Come on, tries to get around. Oh, that would have been so crucial if that side air connected.
That would have been so crucial, and I can't believe that it didn't. Also, Blaze low-key deserves to get hit by that too for whiffing a recovery like that. Unacceptable. Blaze dashing in there, able to get the D-Light, able to get the neutral as well. Godly trying to follow up off of his teammate, gets that N-Light, and now all of a sudden Blue team is suffering once again.
Ooh, clean sider coming out from Blaze here. Now an opportunity to 2v1 on a Skeldra. Gonna have a little bit of friendly fire from Blaze there, just kind of missing the accuracy on that one.
Oh,
but, oh no, that's definitely not what you want. The Arbiter just completely removing Akane out of the game, and then the Stomp Sayer is, I don't know, probably the most common poem I've ever read or seen.
Getting sick of it. Yeah, no, Stomp Sayer, you already know.
I don't know if I get sick of it. It's like reading, you know, a Shel Silverstein book, you know? It's like,
when was the last time you did that?
Not too long ago.
9?
No, it was Life Ain't No Crystal Stair. And so when did I read that? Maybe like a year and a half ago?
I see. Okay. I don't know.
Sorry, my bad. Yeah,
I don't know anything about poetry. My fault. I'm getting at you for no reason. Okay, so going into game 2, what happened? Godly and Blaze, they adapted. Godly and Blaze, especially off stage, when Blaze was doing so good with the downers with Axe, with the siders with Axe, and then a little bit of friendly fire from Blue team did help Red team to secure it. I do not know what Blue team is going to do to be able to take this next game. I see Godly and Blaze, they get a little shaky game 1, and the rest of their set, they just do amazing.
Yeah, that's always the scary part, right? Where it's like, okay, even if the game 1 performance isn't the most bombastic, it usually kind of ends that way. But Akane and Skeldra actually starting off very strong here. They already have a stock lead. I feel like Skeldra's playing quite a bit slower here. And honestly, I like the fact that Skeldra didn't hit his teammate for that conversion there. They both got hit by the D-Light. Skeldra could have gone for a jump there or a jump down there, but you know what? He said, you know what? I think I can just not and then catch the reaction afterward, and that's exactly what he did.
I really like that. Skeldra saw the whiff D6 from Blin and was like, I don't think I have the time to be able to punish us, and I would rather not just have you mash spot dodge out of this. But the downer is going to be able to connect. Akane, can you be able to make it back on against Spear? You cannot. Just have fun with those disjoints, my friend. Have fun getting back as Gauntlet against Spear.
And that's the like annoying part about going up against a team like Godly and Blaze is like you do all this hard work to build a lead for yourself, but the way they're able to cascade the stocks once someone has disappeared makes it feel like you're never able to hang on to your lead because one person's in the middle of getting edge guarded. They get successfully edge guarded as you go to try to help them. Now you're being edge guarded, they're coming back, and they just keep doing this. See, and like right now, I don't actually expect Akane to get back here. It looks like it does happen, but I wasn't expecting it.
Skeldra got back on. That team was like, okay, break's over, recess is over. We got to go back to class. Got to go focus on the other teammate for a second.
Blown.
Oh, and as all of a sudden, oh gosh, Akane and Skeldra, both of them in nasty positions. Skeldra is gone. Skeldra got the lead, and Akane on that second stock, but not going to be for too long either. All of a sudden, 4 stocks to 1. This is Red Team's game.
It all fell apart so blindingly fast. They were looking so, there's no way they're gonna convert off of that. I was about to say that's insane. Weapon throw, wow, and the pick as well from Blaze. Godly just waiting here. It's gonna be a neutral light to interrupt that. The recovery is gonna get rid of that stock for Godly, but I mean, this is not really doable against a team like this. That could be a double, doesn't even go for it. And now you just get kind of poked on the way down here, and the Sayer just to say, you know what, shut up. Right? That last side air was a shut up because my man was already gone.
That was a really cool side out too. So yeah, really good stuff to Godly and Blaze. Man, Blaze is giving Skeldra and Akane hell to come back onto the stage. Blaze just says, hey, I have spear. I'm really good with this weapon. I'm going to wait for you to use your resource. I'm going to wait for you to touch the edge of the stage. Ooh, you pressed gauntlet recovery? You know, that's tough because I have spear down air to keep me safe. I don't have to commit. I get launched back up. And Blaze just kept punishing them off stage over and over against Skeldra, and Akane stocks disappeared off stage.
Yeah, no, if I'm part of the spear brigade, I'm feeling pretty good right now. Has been a strong weapon in doubles for a while, but also has that experimental feature that I'm curious to see if it goes through as well.
Everybody's complaining about it.
I mean, I'm like, does it need it? I don't know that it needs it.
It's actually a nerf. It's a nerf, if anything, because you do lose the ability to just like land and like pogo with like down it on the stage itself. I think it's a bit of a nerf.
But maybe you just like get through the same thing and move, right? I don't know. We'll see. But with that said, that's experimental. We have the actual game in front of us right now here as, oh my gosh, you just hear the sounds of axes connecting with the craniums of legends all over.
I don't know if you guys ever got hit by an axe to the cranium, but it hurts. And it's kind of showing on everybody at the moment here. Godly does eat that ground pound. Skeldra able to close that out there. Really good stuff. And now all of a sudden, Akane gets knocked off stage. Can you make it back on against Blaze? And the answer is you cannot. Because even when you think you're safe, spear, ground pound takes you away, puts you off stage, and you thought you could make it back on, weapon toss, ground pound to be able to close it out. You cannot get back on against Blaze.
Yeah, no, this is looking a little bit dire for the blue team. Not nearly as bad as the last game kind of snowballed into becoming. Skeldra on this Sidra here has been able to like do some things, but it's just not enough. We've got to stop recovery. Akane trying to get back here, tries to side air. A bit of friendly fire on the red team actually creates a window for both blue team members to get back onto the stage, but they're still struggling over here.
Yeah, Akane did make it back on, but look at it. You're on the last stock all of a sudden. You're on the last stock. This is potentially your last game. Akane, you need to hang in there, buddy. You need to hang in there. You've got to find a way to be able to steal one of these stocks. You get knocked off stage. You're sweating, and all of a sudden, it is a 2v1 up against Skeldra. This looks like it is red team set.
No, it is most certainly. I mean, a beautiful cider to get one. I'd love to see Skeldra bring this one back, but you just got disarmed. Gonna get almost nicked by the ground pound there. Gets caught by the tippiest of the toe on the gravity cancel D-light. I guess, you know, what, Taro's got hooves, something. So
he's got hooves. He is kicking at the moment, and yeah, that D-light is just so much more active than you think it is. Even when you think it's gone, even when he's standing still again, you can still get hit by it.
And so now we're watching effectively what is Skeldra's last stand, and manages to get 2 stocks thus far, and now things are feeling a little bit more realistic, right?
He's standing up, but
I wouldn't say quite standing, but definitely knocked prone, right? You know, you have at least 30 seconds here before you end up losing everything. Grab cancel down stage, and you're gonna miss.
You gotta make it back on. You miss, but you use it as a way to get back onto the stage. Godly able to get the recovery, but Skeldra just enough defense to be able to still hold on to that stock. Has cannon on hand.
Huge opportunity, no dodge. You can do something with this. Oh, no, you choke. Dang it, Skeldra. Oh yeah, kind of got in a bit of a like,
what happened?
Where's my wallet type of situation where didn't really seem like Skeldra knew what to do in that situation. Wanted to press the advantage, couldn't figure it out.
Yeah, with Cannon, the rule is this way. You hit somebody with the side air, and then it's, am I going to catch you jump here? Am I going to catch you dodging out with like